Tonight, I make friends with the Nomad. I make a Roomba very unhappy. I drive across a short bridge. Hey guys, Vico here. Welcome back to the channel. I am back from vacation, ready to go with this IS-2 review. You may have seen a push notification in your game client about the IS-2, asking you to purchase it for $24 US. I saw it while I was on vacation, couldn't resist. I'm reviewing it here so I can show you what I think about it. Maybe it'll help you formulate a better opinion. This is a patron-sponsored post. If you haven't considered sponsoring the channel, please check out my Patreon link above in the card and in the video description below. It really helps the channel when other people can help sponsor, if you will, and help me do what I do. So the IS-2, what does it have going for it? To me, and I'm sure some would agree, it is just a carbon copy IS. The credit making coefficient is decent if you play well. I've been averaging roughly 2,000 damage a game at tier 7. The 122mm D25T is shared with the top gun on the IS. You really need to focus on peekaboom, as you do with the IS, as you do with the KV-1S. The armor on the IS-2 is a little less at 100 millimeters of hull armor. It shares the turret armor at 100, but the IS itself has 120 at the hull. You really need to focus on angling, and I think that's where it's at, side scraping and angling, and it can do both. The engine on the IS-2 has lost 100 brake horsepower at 600 versus the IS is 700. The rate of fire is roughly the same, everything else is virtually the same. It does have a big tumor on the top, a nice pretty weak spot that people can shoot. It's a novelty. I'll let you know what I think about at the end of the video, what I think about it. If you've received it and you want to get a collector's tank, go ahead. If not, you're not missing out. But my opinion will come. Tank collectors, behold, the IS-2. What is it exactly? Well, in my opinion, my non-expert, kind of noobish opinion, that the IS-2 is simply a ploy to get people to spend money on wargaming.net products. The IS-2, it's got some good things going for it, primarily peekaboom. The armor when angled is effective, but we all know that most people in this game, at least good ones, understand the pay-to-win or freemium concept and spam gold. So as you can see here, I'm getting penetrated in the side, a couple in the front from the T-43. It's an IS carbon copy. This tank's good for making a little bit of credits if you're willing to have fun, but you're going to get penetrated by most tanks if they use APCR or heat. The spaced armor on the tracks will be a little trollish on some side shots into you, but you need to be very careful about APCR. What am I doing here? Well, going after this Panther. I'm in a platoon with Crazy Fox Dog. Everybody knows who has subscribed, that's my daughter. And just to demonstrate some of the peekaboom power, we're here on Fales Creek, and I'm trying to take care of this T-3485 over here who's not paying attention to the fact that a very large 122mm gun just gave him surprise butt sex. taking shots from the Spear Panzer 1C way out on the other end of the map. I put my fire out with the wrong consumable, and as a result he gets to farm free damage off of me. So 3 versus 3. Luckily it's a tier 7 match. I'm top tier, wasting a big round on this guy, and the Spear Panzer 1C is all that's left. So listening to the Sentinel on our team go ahead and spam hate about how we didn't help and whatnot, we try to group up in town and make ourselves a little bit effective. I don't even know what that means. Hezbat last spawn. What I'm trying to do here is reset camo knowing that I'm an easy one-shot. Trying not to get spotted, staying behind that bush, hoping I could see a red outline. Nothing. Essentially, going back to the point, I'm driving a glorified IS. My recommendation is if you do not see this push notification for a quote rare tank, if you don't see it, you're not worried. You're not gonna have to. Don't buy it. If you do see it, don't make the purchase unless you are a collector and looking for something else. I bought the AC4 Sentinel just cause. So I played one game in it and I will probably never play it again. And this IS-2, I'm playing it just because I don't see many other people having it, just like I run the Fury. The same way that Left Turn does in Tank Boom. He plays the Fury from time to time just to say, hey, look what I got. I know a lot of people do that. So to summarize, should you get this tank? No. I regret the purchase. I already ground through the IS on that line in the Soviet heavies. I have an IS-7 and I'm happy with it. As they branched off, I have the STI, as you've seen in my other video. I'm done with it. And to have to go back to the IS, and I'll be honest, at the mid-tier, the tier 7, tier 8, I'm not that good at Peekaboom. Especially the KV-1S. I struggle in the KV-1S. I have it just for that ridiculous football pattern paint scheme. So I'm doing okay in this tank, and I honestly don't know why I'm doing better in the IS than I am in the IS-2, I mean, than I am in other tanks. But if you are good at Peekaboom, you want something that has slightly better of a coefficient, a credit-making coefficient. You like the play style, you're good at angling armor, staying hull down, then this is the tank for you. You can see in this tier 8 match, I'm struggling. Keep in mind that we have a tank destroyer camping in the back, a light going the long way around. Our Spear Panzer 1C is going on the east end of the map. I'm out front here. Crazy Fox Dog, I asked her to support. She's not as good at this game as others. I asked her stay back, keep the greens between you and the reds. So she's supporting how she can. I'm asking for help, but we're so TD heavy that there's not much you can do. At least I took out the T-29. So with this long, horrendous reload on the D25T gun, I'm struggling to be effective and make a difference. I donked that shot into the snow. I shouldn't have even fired. That was a very foolish move for me. It's a typical Russian gun. Firing on the move in a Russian heavy, not a good idea. But at least I get the Borsig. Take a little chunk out of him. I made him a little unhappy. But we ended up winning this game. The Spear Panzer 1C flanked, took care of business, and I was utterly ineffective with everything that I did. But I think that I at least contributed to some sort of win. So, what do I actually recommend? Well, I've said it before, I don't think you should get it. If you want to spend the money, if you're a collector, I get it. You'd be just as fine with an IS. or another tech tree tank. This one, I really think it's just a cash grab. It does fine. If you play Peek-a-Boom, if you like that style, it'll be fine. What do I recommend for people grinding up tier 7? Don't get it. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. But your opinion can be your own. If you want it, get it. This is just what I think. Good job, Wargaming. You got me. You suckered me in. But that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. Consider sponsoring the channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys out there.